Meow 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 meow. Oh wow. Meow 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 meow. I was just singing another song. Oh no. Meow 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 meow. Is it even recording? Oh, it is. Wait, no, it's black. Wait, no, never mind, it's good. Wait, is it recording? Okay, yeah. Is it? Why is there no audio? Dang it, wait. Is there no audio? Or is there just no audio? Hold on. Is this too, is this too loud now? I don't know. That's okay. I don't really care. I'll play. I should probably press E so the time doesn't go on. I really did not start recording until like I'm all set. But I don't. Hey packmates. I don't actually know what I want to do. Hey Shane. I'm going to go out today. Sounds good. Okay, wait, let's see if there's any artichoke. That's an ostrich egg. I dreamt. I dreamt that I got the snake's spine, or vertebrae, whatever it is. And I'm like, I can do the ostrich. I can like hatch the ostrich now. But no, it was just a dream. I had like a weird dream last night. I'm missing one. Can you get more ostrich eggs? I mean, I'm assuming. Well, I guess if you hatch one, they probably will lay it, right? Wait, how do I? Oh, inventory full. I kind of want to get a fire eel too. What do I even have? Okay. Oh, I need a leek. Still, I haven't played since I last recorded, which was yesterday. Usually I'll like record and then I'll play some more after I record. I don't remember accepting this quest. I need to do that too. Oops, no. Great. Do I have wool? Nope. How good is this? Alright. Nope. Wait, I think I'm gonna put that on the island. I think I want to put that on the island too. Rice shoot. Plant these in the spring, take 8 days. Okay. What was that? I don't know. Also, sorry, I got sidetracked with the song. Not sure what I was clicking. Already 8:20. Okay, I need to go to the island. I don't have any coal, and I think that's where I put it. Do I need to put anything else away? I have this. I can just plant it. Hello. Thanks. Oh, it's Clint. Hello. Thanks for helping me clear out those monsters. I'm not scared at all, but it should make the mine safer for everyone else, right? Take this blueprint. Hope it doesn't make me obsolete. Clint, the blacksmith. New crafting recipe. Geoid crusher. Oh, thank you, Clint. Also, you can be scared. It's okay. Greetings from Calico Desert. Come visit me soon. I'm really bored out here. I've included a gift from the desert. You can come and thank me in person. Sandy. I like Sandy. Moo! Oh! Cool. Should I wait that for it to grow and then I can chop it down from our mushrooms? Oh, interesting. I guess I can move this seaweed to a different location. Jack-o'-lanterns, maybe I can do that too. Fairy rose. Okay, I had a thought the other day too. Can bees grow in the island? Like, should I like just make tons of bees? Cause the flowers can grow out there too. I don't know about fall flowers, so maybe if I can just make a bunch of bees, it'd be good. I need amaranth and kale, algae, radish. I don't know if see, the problem is I don't remember what I'm growing or not. There's my slime friend. Hello. I'm gonna try to get past you. No, you might die if you do that. No, don't do that. Hello, animals. Oh! Dang it. I can make the bean pot. Hello, everyone. No? Oh, hi, Mark. Moo. Moo. Dixie, Delilah. Hello. Oh, you're angry. Why are you angry? Does this not automatically refill? Okay. So I also want to talk about. So I've noticed. Oh shoot! I need to replant a few of these. Oh, that's interesting. I don't want to take those. Okay. I have noticed that I mean, it's not necessarily new, but yeah, I can put a star fruit in there. Or not. But shows, movies, media, story. What exactly is canon? Like, like, what? So a lot of people are fans, are like, I've noticed, will go to the actors, and I've noticed that the actors has should I don't know how to word this. I mean I don't have any definite opinion on it. I just think it's oh shoot, I have all these. Let me actually just oh, can I not I'm gonna sell things. Potato. Mixed. That's all my seaweed, so I can't. That. I'll sell that. Pink cake. I can just easily make one. Should actors have the ability to canonize things? I get them. It's different. I guess most shows are written by multiple writers. So I guess depending on which writer is writing, they might not all have the same views on a certain character or on where they want to head it, head the story. Or they also bring in some writers to write things that they might not have the knowledge for. Or, anyways, no, stop breaking things, please. And I think that's cool. But what if it's just a single... And I do know, oops, no, don't eat them. Okay. And I do know, you don't... I'm a writer, and I know you don't have... any control over, how people... What is that? Oh, sorry, I got distracted by the rooster. I know you have no control of what people get out of your creations, interpreted your creations, but you do have control of telling people oh, this is what I put into my creation, and I think that's really cool. And that makes me like things more when I know the backstory of it, even if I don't not necessarily agree, but that's not how I interpret the work. There be songs that I know that are written with a straight perspective, these two lovers. Great, I don't have any, or male and female, but sometimes I'm ooh, I like to think about this is also the singer's singing to another person with the same gender. I don't know, I think that's cute. And some songs just kind of make me sound, or make me think that way, just because it might fit a character of some sort, from something or from my own creation. And I it's not, and again, canonizing, I'm not saying oh, that song is canoningly gay, because it's not. But the way that I like to interpret it is, again, you don't have any control over the, what others interpret, or what others get out of your, creation. And I think that's awesome, but it's when, and I don't know if it's a bad thing or a good thing, because I guess it depends on what the actor and others say. Oops, wait. 32 max energy. I don't know. I don't really care. Sorry, I don't know if that's really good and that I should keep it. I know, I should go to the, shoot, I don't have the room for that. I should probably take the coconut. Okay, I'm gonna go to the island, even though I know I have things here. If I can make it to the island. So, and again, nothing like specific I'm talking about. I'm just in like in general. Because like I'm kind of worried. I mean, with Clan, I have some stories, like nothing is out, but like Clan, I think I'm cool with like the actors interpreting it whatever way, and like, but what if like they canonize something that goes against what I wrote, you know? Like, how does that work? I mean, I guess, I'm like, I don't mind them being like, oh, this is how I see my character, or I see this character. Because it'd be cool to see, like, their perspective compared to, like, the writer's perspective. But most writers aren't necessary in the spotlight, or not just, or maybe they are now. I don't know. I don't follow anyone. The only social media I have is YouTube and DeviantArt. So, they could be, like, more known now. I don't know. But it's not necessarily the common thing, and again, like, most series have, like, multiple writers. And it's not necessarily one person, right? I think. I might be wrong. Don't take everything I say as, like, the truth, okay? How much have I need to ship more green beans. But let's, because I remember there was this one episode, I don't know how true this is. So, it could be false, but there's this one scene in Supernatural that the writers wrote, and the writers wrote for Dean to read Game of Thrones, and like they have like a go back and forth, Sam and Dean, and Sam's like, you're reading like a book, really? Because Dean's character is not known for reading, but I don't know Game of Thrones a lot. I don't know the book or the series. I tried to get into the series. I just didn't care for any of the characters. So it's like, who cares if they died or whatever. I know that sounds really bad. But like, there's also like a lot of naked stuff. I don't mind killing and stuff, but like, I don't want to see naked people. Or like sex scenes or kissing. I'm not asexual, but I just don't want to see that. Especially like there's just like strangers. That's why I don't. A lot of shows like will open up with like sex scenes or like making out, and I'm like, no, I don't want to watch this anymore. This is making me uncomfortable. Like I understand. Hi, you opened my door. Bella's in my room. Like, I understand, like, if it's a kiss scene and, like, the characters were built up and they have chemistry, but some people just don't have chemistry and it's really awkward, and most of the time I just look away. Because I can put that for, well, I already have that for, okay. Sorry. So, there's the scene, and it's supposed to be Dean reading Game of Thrones, and then Sam's like, okay, that's weird, but alright. But it makes sense if, like, Dean were to, is that a radish? Oh, that's a radish. I need a radish. To read a book, I assume it would be some Game of Thrones type book. And it's just like the writers, or the writer is like adding another layer to like this character that we never seen like this side to this character. But, Jared and Jensen, and it would have been really cool to see that side of Dean. But Jared Jensen switched the lines. And again, I don't know how true this is. Like, if it was supposed to be Dean reading, or... Because it did kind of seem interesting. Like, just the dialogue between Sam and Dean. It's like, well, why would Dean question if Sam was reading a book? I don't know, it seemed interesting. But it would have been such a cool layer to add to Dean. Like, Dean does read books, it's just not usual. His type, and it's like, I don't know, it would have been cool. So it's like, does that mean like in that script, it's canon? That like it was Dean, but since the actors switched it, that's also canon? Like, I don't know. And that's not exactly what I'm talking about in general, like with the actors. I meant like actors talking to the fans is what I meant canonized. But I think that's interesting how like that can happen. And again, I don't, and that's not a bad thing. I'll be right back. My Bella opened the door and now it's getting really cold. I have the heater on in my room, so. You can come in. Stop. Okay. But like specifically what I'm trying to talk about, because I'm keep getting derailed, is that I'm just gonna put everything in here. Is that I don't know, I just think it's interesting how like actors, I mean again, like if they talk to the writers and it's like, hey, this is what I think of the characters, and then the writers like, oh okay, yeah, let's do that. Like that's understandable. Like, yeah, then they definitely have. They should talk about that. I think that'd be really cool to see like actors get into more about the writing and stuff, or like suggesting ideas for their characters, because they are playing them. Like that's their job, is to get to know them and then like make them come alive, you know? And to do that is to understand who they are and like make them who they are, to help them like, hold on. I don't know. It's just, and again, it's like I wouldn't mind that if like they did, and let's say clan was real, which is one of my things. I don't think I would mind if I do want to if like an actor is like, this is what are these? Oh, is that Amaranth? Amaranth. Oh, that's loud. To talk about like what they perceive their character versus like the writer, even if it's not like how the writer wrote it. I do love hearing that, but it's like, does that make it canon? Like, does the writer have more canon things? I think I'd be okay with clan, but like Trolliverse is something that's very close to my heart more. And I guess Hero is too, because it's like, I worked so many years on that, and then it's like, what if what if it becomes a thing, and like, there's actors, and what if the actors canonize something that I never thought of, and it's like, well, no, I wouldn't say that, like, for their character, but like, it's also their character, so it's like, and again, most writers aren't necessarily in their front, you know, so it's like, I don't know, it's interesting. And of course, like, they can be like, oh, this is my interpretation, and I think that's cool, but like, a lot of fans reach out to actors, and it's like, can you help canonize this? Can you canonize that? it's like, I don't know. It's like, should they have the ability? And again, you can't control what people interpret it or get out of your thing. So I guess, like, if it is... What is this? When enemies damage you, they will take damage occasionally if you... Oh, that's why I haven't done this, because I don't want that. I need fire heal. I just think it's really interesting. And so, like, I do kind of worry, like most of it, I don't think I would, because I think... But with Trolliverse is so more connected to me. It's like, whoa! Was not expecting that. It's because, like, these aren't, like, characters of mine. They're, like, based off of real beings. And it's like... And then again, it's, like, also my interpretation of these beings. Like, just because you're friends with someone or know someone doesn't mean you know them entirely, you know? Why am I getting so much junk? It's supposed to be lava, right? These shouldn't be. I like that, but... Oh no, it's just interesting. Oh, a present. Physics 101. Oh. Awesome. Like, what if they misinterpret their character? You know? Like, what if I, like, wrote it that with this in mind, and then... Shoot. No, I'm not gonna try to get that. Ah! Fire! Oh, lava you. Sorry. I think that's it, right? Yeah, that's it. I need a scorpion fish. What is this? Is this a legendary? Is that an... Wait, what is that? That's an octopus, right? Octopuses are in summer, I think? Angler, crimson fish. I don't know what that is. That's a scorpion. Let me look up scorpion fish. Excuse me, or just fish. Valley fish. Lava eel, scorpion fish. Oh, I thought. Oh, the desert. Okay. Tiger trout, rainbow fish, albacore. Crimson fish is in the summer. Legend. Okay. Legend needs rain any. Where exactly? The mountain lake near the log requires level 10 fishing. Near the log? Wait, this is not... Sorry, I'm looking it up. Huh. Near the log. Sorry, I thought the mountains was the train area. It's not. The mountain is where the mines are near. So, I don't know, I think it'd be interesting. I don't know, I just kind of worry about that. I mean, not like necessarily a lot, just like it is. Sure, why not? It is interesting. Oh. I think I worry about that with Farron, because Farron is such a complex character, and I don't know, I guess I write my characters in certain ways. That it's like, or it's some of them, not all of them. And, I don't know, I guess I like sharing how I write things and like what I had in mind. That also goes back to like when people write poems and stuff, and they're like, no, I'm not gonna tell you what it's about because then you're gonna see it and then you won't have anything else to like go by. Like also some songwriters are like that. But that what makes me love art more is like knowing the background story. And like just because they tell you what they put into the art, dragon teeth. It doesn't like it doesn't erases the what doesn't erases the ability to interpret it in different ways, you know? And I don't think it devaluates any other way either. And also going back to the canonization thing, like, I believe, shoot, I'm gonna die. No, in the game. Like, I believe you can't, like, whatever's canon is in the show, is in, like, the movie. And then there's, like, extra stuff, like, if the writer wants to talk about the extra stuff, like, how they thought and, like, stuff. I think that's cool if you want. And I guess if it's the writer and if it's, like, one writer, but then it also goes, like, it is interesting, like, what if there is two different writers and they have different ideas that goes against each other? Whoa, mushroom farm. Oh, hello, baby, buddy. They're attacking. That goes against each other. So it's like, well, what is canon then, you know? Especially if you're watching something that contradicts the canon that it has too. So it's like, then what is canon? Can you? Like, because I do believe, like, whatever in the thing is canon. And, like, it is, oh, thank you. But, like, because, like, I don't have social media, so, like, whatever is in the show, that's what's gonna be perceived canon. And I don't particularly like things like when people are like, oh, they were gay the whole time, and there was no sign of it in the actual media. Because it's just like, what's the... I mean, I understand representation, but it's important, but like, what's the point if it's not in the thing that you're trying to add representation to, you know? Like, not everyone's gonna find this information. How the heck do I go over there? Oh, I guess I'll build a bridge. And not everyone's gonna follow them too, so it's like, I don't know, it's interesting. But then people are also like very loving that like, oh, these were gay or whatever. That's so awesome. I'm not just talking about the Harry Potter thing. There have been other things that other writers say. Or like, you can headcanon them as this way. And again, you can headcanon any character anyway. But it's just like, if you're gonna put representation in something, put representation in it. Just don't make it like it's up to representation. Like, you know, or up to interpretation, not representation. Sorry. Words misused. I don't know, it's interesting. Oh, hi. And again, just because I say it doesn't mean like it's just because I don't like that, like, if it's not in the actual canonized thing, that it's not like it shouldn't be canon. It's just it should be in the thing. If you're like, and again, I'm not saying like that's a bad thing to add representation. It's just it feels like there should. I don't know. I don't know how to word my thoughts. Because it's a mixed feeling. Cause I think when I was younger, I'm like, whoa, this is so cool. And again, not the Harry Potter thing. But like some things, it's like, oh, did you hear the creator, the writer, said that you can interpret this character as non-binary. Or like, I remember it like that. And I'm like, whoa, that's really cool. But in the show, there's no like evidence that they are non-binary or like ever were or ever considered themselves. I don't know. And like now it's like I'm not trying to rain on anyone's parade. Or not the writer themselves, like the actor. Sorry, that was more confusing. But then, even if it is the writer, they should have put it in the show, or the story, or whatever it is. But then again, I guess it's like sometimes the media, not media, but like the corporation they're working with, they're like, no, that's not. So I understand that. Because they were kind of like against that stuff, I think. So, I don't know, like it's... I should probably try to get this Cinder Clown shoes. But again, it's like, also like, what if... I don't know. Oh, hi. Hold on, I'm adjusting my mic. And again, there's no right or wrong, because there are times that I'm like, oh, that's so cool. And then others, it's like, it feels cheap. No, I hate these things. I just want another dragon teeth. It's interesting. Like, if the actor is like, oh yeah, you can... But like, again, it's like... I don't know. But then again, I don't want to take representation away either. But it's like, you guys deserve more. Like, you know? Like, non-binary and trans. It's like, you can interpret it, my character. So, like, it is the actor. Sorry, not like the writer. But even, again, I mean, I just went in circles. Can you guys not pile up on me? You're making me go in circles. Maybe I should just farm the first fire guy, because the fire frog. Oh, also, the frog, the giant frog. Sunny started watching my playthrough, and she's like, whoa, the giant... She mentioned the giant frog, and I'm like, the giant frog. And I'm like, oh yeah, the giant frog statue that talks. She's like, it's a statue. And then I realized it's not a statue, it's an actual giant frog. I, for some reason, thought he was a giant statue that talks, which makes less sense than a giant frog that talks. So thank you, Sunny, for pointing that out. Again, you don't have any control over what people interpret your creation. You can come in, I just want the door closed. Yeah, and again, I also read wrong. It's also a thing. I remember I was reading I read Harry Potter. I only read Harry Potter. I read the first book. No, dang it, you guys. I read the first book and... Hey! I'm gonna close the door, hold on. No, you can stay. I just want the door closed. It's like, I read... So I read the first book and like... Oh no! No. No, I died. Bella! How could this happen to me? I read the first book and then like a third of the way up the second book. And then I stopped. Please don't take away my, uh-oh. Oh, yeah, good. That's good. I don't care about the lava here, I just want it. What is that? Burnt. Huh. So, but like the way that I read characters are different from how they're written, which is not fun, because then I can't talk about any of their books that I read, with people, because then they're like, that's not how they act. But like, no! Dang it! Hopefully I didn't kill off the, grapes. But I'll read, like, characters wrong. And let's... Like, I don't know. But I enjoy it. So it's like... Oh no, like, again... I mean, I know, like, that's not canon, like, how they act. But, that's how I enjoy this. Like, with Ron, I kind of read him as, like, a sarcastic person. Like, he's supposed to be scared, right? I mean, there are scenes that he's scared, but I don't know why I read him as sarcastic. And I also read Harry as, like, the one that's annoyed by everyone. I don't know why, but he's like... That's how I, like, read him. Not annoyed, but just, like, some scenes. Like the centaur scene. I read him like, okay, why am I doing this? Kind of like Slytherin personality, but like also just like, I can just do this. Why am I bothering with these people? I don't know why I read Harry, which is probably not true at all. He was really annoyed at Colin. I read him. Colin and Ginny should be best friends because they both like to stalk Harry. Dear Julian, here's a vegetable from my little garden. Also, I read wrong. So I read Ginny. I know it's Ginny, but when I first read it, I thought it was Guinea, because they're red heads, and I had a red guinea pig a long time ago. So it's like, I associate that with guinea pig. I don't know. Now I ruined the character for myself, because now it's like, Guinea. Which one? Dang it, I did destroy the grapes. Well, fine, whatever. I also read, Hunger Games wrong, too. Cauliflower. Someone wanted a cauliflower. Shoot, I think Sebastian wanted cauliflower. A bit too late. Wait, I can just put these in. For the blue. Does this count as blue? Oh. I know there's some recipes I need artichoke for. Oh, so for Hunger Games, I read this character named Johanna, and I read her as like this. Well, one, I read her name as Jonah, so I thought her name was Jonah, and I thought she was like this really awkward kind of person. And then in the movie, she's like a sensual, not nice person. Like I read her as like a nice person, a nice awkward person. And I totally was hit by that's like, oh, my name is Johanna in the movie trailer. And I'm like, wait, she's dressed up as a tree. What happened to Jonah? Why is she awkward? Why is she, like, I started freaking out, and then I went to the book, not Fruits Basket, Hunger Games books, and I reread the name, and it's Johanna, not Jonah. And it's like, what? How, what? And that's when I realized I read different. And so, I need another radish and cabbage. Wait, do I not even need an artichoke? No. Okay. Do I have a radish? Wait, I think I have a radish. I just don't have cabbage on me. Yeah, there's a radish. I don't have cabbage. Okay. I don't know what to do with this. I guess I can just plant. So I was really shocked because I really liked Jonah. I actually named a character in Hero after her. But again, apparently Jonah isn't what I thought. So I just read wrong. I don't know how. I just do. Oh. Well, okay, thank you. So now I'm like, I do wonder, but I do know, like, there are movies that, like, go against canon. So it's like, is Ron actually really scared? Because he is smart in the books, right? Because I thought, I mean, he's not as smart as, because there are times like he is, right? I haven't read the books until, like, since I don't know how old I was, but it's been a few years. I've never, I've seen the movie, but I just don't remember any of it. I remember my old best friend wanted to watch it, and there was a marathon, and I'm like, okay, I'll watch it with you. But I honestly don't remember any of it. The only thing I remember, unless it's from the books, but I don't think I got that far, is that Harry got detention or something, but it's unfairly, and then when he wrote his name on his hand or something like that. And then there was some other person that blew up, like a balloon, and then popped in and died, I think. Unless that's not actually what happened, but that's what I remember. And there was like a talking head, a talking shrunken head, and that's all. That's all I remember from Harry Potter. From the movies, that is. I don't need these. I can get rid of that. I don't. Do I need to eat? So that's all I remember from watching the movies. I don't remember how many movies we watched, but I do remember it's being like multiple movies, and I don't know if I fell asleep or I just was so bored with the movies that it's like, I don't know, I'm just zoning out. But I do know, like, some movies goes against everything like the book says, and I hate it. Wizard of Oz, I love the book The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, but I hate the movie because it's like, it does not do it justice. Like in the book, like I read the book before I saw the movie. I didn't even know, in the movie was a musical. And also, so, where do I want to start? In the movie, it made Dorothy, like, look insane. Like, she dreamt the Land of Oz, which is actually a place in the book. Like, she didn't dreamt of it. Like, there was no other people that was there. Like, in the movie, it's like, oh, you can see, like, the townspeople. And then, like, like, the townspeople is like the, Tin Woodsman. And then, the lion and the scarecrow. And those are, like, the people. But, like, also, like, they were really mean to Dorothy. Which I didn't. And, like, the Wicked Witch was someone, too. Like, gonna, like, kill or take away. Whoa! I was not expecting this. I forgot about this. Toto, which did not happen in the book. It was really fast and that there was literally just Aunt Em and Uncle Henry. And, I think his name is Henry. Do I really need any of this? Nah, I don't care. And, they seemed really nice. Or maybe not, like, the nicest. But, oh, right. But, oh, my mom woke up. Great, she's on the other side. Wait, what is that? What is that? Is that just a crack? That might be a crack. Like in the book, it's set up like, okay, so like they're who Aunt Em and Uncle Henry are, and then no, I'll talk about this later. Our walls are pretty thin. Whoa, maybe dragon teeth? Can dragon teeth be in here? I got it. Wait, I want to make sure there's no dragon teeth over there. No. Okay. Oh, cool. Wait, I should find if my coal is here. Maybe I did. That's neat. Used up all the coal. These people are good because they might drop the teeth. No, not the fire thing. Shoot. Wait, can I not eat it? Wait. I was pressing. Okay, but can I not eat this? Oh, now it lets me eat. Kent! Standing on this beach, I feel a rare sense of peace. Oh, crab! I shall not disturb the crab. Who are you? Oh, here. I'm losing a lot of money being away from the shop. But you know what? It's worth it. Oh, yeah, it's worth it. Also, why don't you just ask Abigail to run your shop? Pay her some money. Maybe pay her in crystals. She likes those. I mean, ask her, don't force her. Hi, Julian. Are you here to relax or do work? Both. I need dragon teeth. You got any? Okay. Hey, you wanted things. The beach is nice, but I don't love the crowds. The beach is nice, but I don't love the crowds. Are you? Okay. Maybe I should go home. I have things. I can put things away. So, like in the Wonderful Wizard of Oz, the book, there's no, like, other townspeople. It's just... I can, sell that. So, it makes no sense, and then, like, at the end, it's like, there's no place like home, but like the people at Dorothy's house, like in the movie, are nice to her. So it's like, no, you deserve much better people around you. But in the book, it's like they're nice. They seem nice. I thought they seemed nice. Here, let me. I actually have the book. Also, there's like the witch of the north, or the lady at the end. That's like in the movie. That's like, oh, turns out I knew the power all along, but I need you to go on this journey because blah 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 blah. And that does not sit right for me. Like Dorothy's a kid, just trying to go home, you know? But in the book, the North Witch is not whatever her name is, Gwendolyn in the movies, I think. In the book, the witch at the front, at the beginning of the story, and the witch at the end, the South Witch, are two different witches, and the North one that meets Dorothy for the first time has no clue, about the powers of the shoe. She knows that, like, yeah, these shoes have powers, but I don't know what the powers are. Oh, Bella wants to get out. Hold on, I'll be right back. Dang it, I brought the radish home. Oh wait, no, I did. Here. Okay, I got the book right here. Here, let me read it. So what? Should I, like, read from the beginning? Here, yeah, let's do some story time. Chapter 1, The Cyclone. So this is how, like, you get introduced, with everyone. Hold on. Okay. Dorothy lived in the midst of the great Kansas prairies, with Uncle Henry, who was a farmer, and Aunt Em, who was the farmer's wife. Their house was small for the lumber to build and had to be carried by wagon many miles. There was 4 walls, a floor, a roof, which made one room, and this room contained a rusty-looking cooking stove, a cupboard for the dishes, a table, 3 or 4 chairs, and the beds. Uncle Henry and Aunt Em had a big bed in one corner, and Dorothy a little bed in another corner. There was no garret at all, and no cellar except a small hole dug in the ground called the Cyclone Cellar, where the family could go in case one of those great whirlwinds arose, mighty enough to crush any building in its path. It was reached by a trapdoor in the middle of the floor, from which a ladder led down into the small dark hole. I don't know what a garret is. When Dorothy stood in the doorway and looked around, she could see nothing but the great gray prairie on every side. Not a tree nor a house broke the broad sweep of flat country that reached the edge of the sky in all directions. The sun had baked the plowed land into a gray mass with little cracks running through it. Even the grass was not green, for the sun had burnt the tops of the long blades until they were the same gray color to be seen everywhere. To be seen elsewhere. Once the house had been painted, but the sun blistered the paint, and the rains washed it away, and now the house was as dull and gray as everything else. When Aunt Em came there to live, she was a young, pretty wife. The sun and wind had changed her too. They had taken the sparkle from her eyes and left them a sober gray. They had taken the red from her cheeks and lips, and they were gray also. She was thin, gaunt, and never smiled now. When Dorothy, who was an orphan, first came to her, Aunt Em had been so startled by the child's laugh that she would scream and press her hand upon her heart whenever Dorothy's merry voice reached her ears. And she stood and looked at the little girl with wonder that she could find anything to laugh at. See, I thought that was really cute. She's like, whoa, this little girl can laugh, maybe I can too. I don't know, again, interpretation. Uncle Henry never laughed. He worked hard from morning till night and did not know what joy was. He was gray also, but his long beard to his rough boots, and he looked stern and solemn and rarely spoke. It was Toto that made Dorothy laugh and saved her from growing as gray as her other surroundings. Toto was not gray. He was a little black dog with a long, silky hair and small black eyes that twinkled merrily on either side of his funny wee nose. Toto played all day long, and Dorothy played with him. Hold on, let's see. Oh, I thought it was only 3 pages, but it's more. Oh well, I can finish this chapter. Toto played all day long, and Dorothy played with him and loved him dearly. Today, however, they were not playing. Uncle Henry sat up upon the doorstep and looked anxiously at the sky, which was even grayer than usual. Dorothy in the doorway with Toto in her arms, and looked at the sky too. Aunt Em was washing the dishes. From the far north, they heard a low wail on the wind, and Uncle Henry and Dorothy could see where the longer grass bowed in waves before the coming storm. And there now came a sharp whistling in the air from the south, and as they turned their eyes that way, they saw ripples in the grass coming from that direction also. Suddenly, Uncle Henry stood up. "There's a cyclone coming, Em," he called to his wife. "I'll go look after the stock." Then he ran towards the sheds where the cows and horses were kept. Aunt Em dropped her work and came to the door. One glance told her the danger close at hand. "Quick, Dorothy," she screamed. "Run for the cellar." Toto jumped out to Dorothy's arms and hid under the bed, and the girls started to get to him. So it doesn't seem like Aunt Em or Uncle Henry was mean to Dorothy. They just weren't happy. You know? I don't know. I guess that's also how they treated people back then, too. They were mean. I don't know. There's 2 more pages, so I'm going to finish this chapter. Aunt Em, badly frightened, threw open the trap door. See, you also can see Aunt Em cares for Dorothy. You know? I don't know. Aunt Em, badly frightened, threw open the trapdoor in the floor and climbed down the ladder into the small dark hole. Dorothy caught Toto at last and started to follow her aunt. When she was halfway across the room, there came a great shriek from the wind, and the house shook so hard that she lost her footing and sat down suddenly upon the roof. Nope, upon the floor. She sat down suddenly upon the floor. It's not the roof. A strange thing then happened. The house whirled around 2 or 3 times and rose slowly through the air. Dorothy felt as if she was going up in a balloon. The north and south winds met where the house stood and made it the exact center of the cyclone. In the middle of the cyclone, the air is generally still, but the great pressure of the wind on every side of the house raised it up higher and higher until it was the very top of the cyclone. Hold on. And there it remained and was carried miles and miles away, as easily as you could carry a feather. It was very dark, and the wind howled horribly around her, but Dorothy found she was quiet. Hi. Hold on, my cat just opened the door, and I'm gonna close it because I do not want to get cold. You can stay in here. Do you want pets? Excuse me. Okay. It was very dark, and the wind howled horribly around her, but Dorothy found she was riding quite easily. After the first few whirls round, and one other time when the house tipped badly, she felt as if she were being rocked gently like a baby in a cradle. Toto did not like it. He ran her about the room, now here, now there, barking loudly. But Dorothy sat quiet. Quiet? Quite. But Dorothy sat quite still on the floor and waited to see what would happen. Once Toto got too near the open trapdoor and fell in, and at first the little girl thought she had lost him. But soon she saw one of his ears sticking up through the hole, for the strong pressure of the air was keeping him up, so that he could not fall. She crept to the hole, caught Toto by the ear, and dragged him into the room again, afterward closing the trapdoor so that no more accidents could happen. Hour after hour passed away, and slowly Dorothy got over her fright, but she felt quite lonely, and the wind shrieked so loudly all about her that she nearly became deaf. At first she had wondered if she would be dashed into pieces when the house fell again, but as the hours passed and nothing terrible happened, she stopped worrying and resolved to wait calmly and see what the future would bring. At last she crawled over the swaying floor to her bed and lay upon it, and Toto followed and lay down beside her. In spite of the swaying of the house and the wailing of the wind, Dorothy soon closed her eyes and fell fast asleep. And then the next chapter was she was awakened by a shock so sudden and severe that if Dorothy had not been lying on the soft bed, she might have been hurt, as it was the jar that made her catch her breath and wonder what happened, and Toto put his cold little nose into her face and whined dismally. Dorothy sat up and noticed that the house was not moving, nor was it dark, for the bright sunshine came in at the window, flooding the little room. She sprang from her bed and, with Toto at her heels, ran and opened the door. The little girl gave a cry of amusement and looked about her, her eyes growing bigger and bigger at the wonderful sights she saw. The cyclone had set the house down very gently for a cyclone in the midst of a country of marvelous beauty. So, that's all you get of Uncle Henry and Aunt Em. And they don't seem mean, but in the movie, they're like so mean. And then in the movie, it's like she's like knocked out during the cyclone, or the whatever the heck they call it. And that's not true. She goes to bed. Really? And it's like, it makes her think like she's like this journey isn't like a day journey. It's like a month's journey. Well, at least that's how I read it. Also, like, the shoes are silver. One thing. So she's greeted by the North, the Witch of the North, which is not Gwendolyn in the movies. She's an elderly witch. Let me try to find it. Three men and one woman, and were oddly dressed. But the little old woman was doubtfully much older. Her face was covered with wrinkles, her hair was nearly white, and she walked rather stiffly. When the people drew near her house, we are so grateful for you to have killed the wicked witch of the East, and for setting our people free from bondage. I don't think it says the North, the good witch of the North's name. She was so old, explained the witch of the North. Yeah, they just kind of said the witch of the North. But when they put the silver shoes on, the North is my home, said the old lady, and it's at the edge. Wait, what? Said the old lady. And at its edge is the same great desert that surrounds this land of Oz. I'm afraid, my dear, you will have to live with us. Okay, and then... So they kind of like, you should go to the Oz. When you get to Oz, do not be afraid of him, but tell your story and ask him to help you. Goodbye, my dear. So, where did it say about the shoes? Oz himself is the great wizard. No. Hold on. There's a part in here, it says the Witch of the North, or the Good Witch of the North, does not know the powers of the shoes. Which makes sense, like, why would someone be like, oh, it's a little kid. No, I'm not bringing you home, or telling you how to get home. Because you need to go on a journey first. Like, I don't know, that just doesn't sit well. No, I cannot. Won't you go with me? Pleaded the girl who had begun to look upon the little old woman as her only friend. No, I cannot do that, she replied, but I will give you my kiss, and no one will dare injure the person who had been kissed by the Witch of the North. Huh. I don't know where it says. Dang it! Hold on. I really like this book. So essentially, she tells her that she doesn't know the powers. And it makes sense, because she doesn't know the powers of the shoes. And then, like, in the movie, one of my favorite characters in this is, the Tin Woodsman. And, in the movie, he just cries. Which isn't a bad thing. It's just, in the book, he does way more. Like, when there was, like, they needed to get across the poppy field scene. When Dorothy and the lion fell asleep in the poppy field, the Tin Woodman went and chopped down some trees and made a raft, or not a raft, but like a carriage thing, a pulley thing. So they put the lion and the Dorothy on the carriage so they could pull them out. The way that they were too heavy for the Tin Woodman and the Scarecrow to pull them out, but I'll let you figure out how they did that in the book if you want to read it yourself. But like he did a lot of things, and then in the movie he didn't do anything, and it's like, oh, okay. Like he helped a lot. What else was different? Oops. Oh, shoot. Should I check if the things are still... Hey, thank you. No, I need... No. So spoiler alert about... Well, do I want to say that? Oh no, I just didn't like the movie at all. I just really enjoyed the book more. Wait, how did I not... Oh, so when Dorothy's like, no place like home, it's like, the shoes will take you home in the movie or something. I don't actually remember what it says. Yeah, this is now Wizard of Oz talk. So they finally go to Glinda, which is the Witch of the South, and she tells, Dorothy, like, the shoes can bring you anywhere. The silver shoes, said the Good Witch, have wonderful powers, and one of the most curious things about them is that they can carry you to any place in the world in 3 steps, and each step will be made in the wink of an eye. All you have to do is to knock the heels together 3 times and command the shoes to carry you wherever you wish to go. And then a few paragraphs later, Dorothy took Toto up solemnly. Oh, you want to come up? Bella doesn't usually want to come up on my bed. Yeah, you can come up. You want to come up in my lap? Story time? Story time. Ruff. Come here. You have to get up to bed. I can't grab you. Okay. There we go. Story time. A few paragraphs later, Dorothy now took up Toto solemnly in her arms, and having said one last goodbye, she clapped the heels of her shoes together 3 times, saying, "Take me home to Aunt Em." Instantly, she was whirling through the air so swiftly that all she could see or feel was the wind whistling past her ears. And then, she was home, jumped out of her arm. Toto jumped off of her arms and running towards the barn, barking joyously, and Dorothy stood up and found she was in her stocking feet, for the silver shoes had fallen off in the flight through the air and were lost forever in the desert. And then the last page is Aunt Em just came out of the house to water the cabbages when she looked up and saw Dorothy running towards her. "My darling child!" she cried, folding the little girl in her arms and covering her face with kisses. "Where in the world did you come from?" "From the land of Oz," said Dorothy gravely. "And here is Toto too. And oh, Aunt Em, I'm so glad to be home again." So like, in the movie, it makes her seem like she's like, just got knocked out and stuff. But like in the book, it actually happened. And like, they actually have like, "Oh, you've been gone. Like, I actually miss you." But it's like, you're just a silly girl. I don't know, the movie left a bad taste in my mouth. I have jelly to sell. Oh, I have diamonds. I am full. I need... And also, like, the book is much... I like Dorothy because there's like this scene, Do I need cabbage? Hold on. I need to ship 4 more. Okay, 4 more. Got that. More of that. Got that. More of that. Got that. Got that. I need... Wait, what is this? I thought that was artichoke. Didn't I sold artichoke? Oh, has it not been, the day over? Okay, Bella, what are you trying to do? Bella's in my lap and she's moving. I don't know what she's trying to do. Hi. But yeah, there's a scene with Dorothy, and they cross the Wicked Witch's land, property. Shoot, I don't know if this is spring. I'm assuming it's spring, right? I just harvested. Radish. Oh wait, I can do the red cabbage. So there's a scene where they cross the Wicked Witch's territory, and then the Wicked Witch sees them. Like, the Wicked Witch never shows up in the beginning. Like, she can only see her land in the books, so she can only see who crosses her land or into their land. And when she spots, like, oh, she has Silver's shoes and stuff, and she's like, okay, let's kill her. She sent 40 wolves after Dorothy and her group. And I love that scene. It's like Dorothy and the lion are sleeping, and the Scarecrow and the Tin Woodman is awake because they don't need to be. They don't need sleep. Let me find it. And then, so in the middle of the night, the Wicked Witch sends like 40 or 50 wolves to kill them. And then the Tin Woodman raises his axe and kills the leader. And then the other 49 wolves starts attacking. And then the Tin Woodsman attacks and like literally beheads every other wolf's head. And then there's just like 50 dead wolves around them, and Dorothy wakes up and is just like, what's happened? Dorothy and Lion woke up. They're like, what's happened? And then the Scarecrow and the Tin Woodman have told us like, oh, the Wicked Witch sent 50 wolves after us. But don't worry, the Tin Woodman got it because he killed them all. And then Dorothy's like, oh, okay. Do you want breakfast? Like, Dorothy. I love Dorothy's character. Hold on. Also, okay, I need to talk about that later. Ow. Let me see the deadly poppy field. I don't know. Is it poppy field before or after the... Probably before. Hi, Bella. Okay, here it is. Now the Wicked Witch of the West had but one eye, yet that was powerful as a telescope and could see everywhere. So had... Ow, Bella, can you not knead my feet? That really hurts. Yet, ow, Bella. Please stop that. I know. So as she sat in the door of her castle, she happened, or maybe she can see everywhere, but I don't think she can. I think she can only see her land. But maybe she can. So she sat in the door of her castle, and she happened to look around and saw Dorothy lying asleep with her friends all about her. They were a long distance off, but the Wicked Witch was angry to find them in her country. So she blew upon a silver whistle that hung around her neck. Okay, never mind, I did read that wrong. She could see everywhere. But she didn't show up in the beginning. At once there came running to her. At once there came running to her from all directions a pack of great wolves. They had long legs and fierce eyes and sharp teeth. Go to those people, said the witch, and tear them to pieces. Are you not going to make them your slaves? Asked the leader of the wolves. No, she answered. One is of tin, and one of straw. One is a girl, and another a lion. None of them is fit to work, so you may tear them into small pieces. Very well, said the wolf, and he dashed away at full speed, followed by the others. It was lucky the scarecrow and the woodman were wide awake and heard the wolves coming. This is my fight, said the woodman. So get behind me, and I will meet them as they come. He seized his axe, which he had made very sharp, and as the leader of the wolves came on, the Tin Woodman swung his arm and chopped the wolf's head from its body so that it immediately died. As soon as he could raise his axe, another wolf came up, and he also fell under the sharp edge of the Tin Woodsman's weapon. There were 40 wolves, and 40 times the wolf was killed. Okay, 40. There were 40, not 50. Okay, that's good to know. 40, I lost my train. There were 40 wolves, and 40 times a wolf was killed. And so that, at last, they all lay dead in a heap before the woodman. Then he was put down his axe and sat beside the scarecrow, who said, It was a good fight, friend. They waited until Dorothy awoke the next morning. The little girl was quite frightened when she saw the great pile of shaggy wolves, but the Tin Woodman told her all. She thanked him for saving them and sat down to breakfast, after which they started again upon their journey. I just like that. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Thank you for saving me. Let's have breakfast. Oh no, I didn't like that. I mean, of course she was frightened, because who wouldn't, seeing that many dead 40 wolves? And then the scarecrow also saved them, and then the lion, and it was great. But they also took out, in the movie, they took out my favorite thing about the Emerald City, which is the goggles. Before you can enter the Emerald City, you have to put on goggles because it's just too bright for your eyes. And then they do get like fancied up, and they like stay there for like almost a week, because with the Wizard of Oz, or what is it, the Great Oz, the Great Wizard, would only take one at a time and once a day. Not them all at a time. But I understand why they did that in the movie, just for like time restriction. So like I'm not mad at that. Like I just but the goggles. You know what? I think I've lost some weight since moving in with you. Do you like it? If you like it, then awesome. Do you want to lose weight? I don't know. Hopefully you do. If you did. Oh, something just... Are these done? These are done. Potato. Green bean. Oh, do these have anything? No. Do they even do anything? But, so they do get... Oh. I don't actually know what I need. I can just put that on the ground. And then... I don't think I need all these potatoes, do I? Well, let's just see. But like, they do get dressed up, or it's sort of. So Dorothy picks her green dress, and they have to like constantly wear the goggles, because it's so shiny. And then when they leave, and they take off the goggles, Dorothy realizes her dress is white, and it's like, whoa! And I'm a person that like, with movies and TV shows, I can think ahead, but with books, I just can't. I don't know why. I can't. I don't know if it's like I can't read through between the lines or something, or like I just read different. I can't like picture it in my head. So like sometimes like if a character says something and it's supposed to be like interpreted a different way, I just don't pick on that because I can't visually see it. Like in manga, you can see their emotions and stuff, but like when you're reading, just kind of have to guess for me, unless like it's stated out loud. Because again, I can't picture anything in my head like visually. So, leak. No, dang it, why? I don't need cauliflower. Leak. So, in books and stuff, I don't tend to think ahead. Another leak! So, the reason why, and I really like the reason why. I don't know if I should. It's kind of easy to like, oh, that's why. Like, of course. But I just wasn't thinking ahead. Wait, that's not something. My leg is asleep because of Bella. Yeah, you like that? She's purring. At least she was. But I just thought that was like so cool. Like the reason. What else? Oh, I also really like the way Dorothy got really attached to, her shoes. I'm just looking for leaks, just so you're aware. And that's why she, like, became a servant or slave to the Wicked Witch. Wait, no, I said that wrong. She got captured. And the reason why she killed the Wicked Witch, because of shoes. I mean, obviously it might be, like, build-up from being a servant or being a slave. She was, like, a servant for, like, weeks. I read it as weeks or a month, at least a month. But then again, I also read wrong, so I don't know how true that was. But, the reason why the Wicked Witch dies is because it's just really... Here, let me find it. It's like in the middle of the book. Sorry, spoilers. I'm spoiling everything. They get captured. Okay. And again, the Wicked Witch knows the power of the shoes, but Dorothy doesn't. So Dorothy just like, I mean, she knows there's powers, but she doesn't know exactly, I think. Unless the North of the Witch never told her, but I think she said, she's like, oh, these shoes have powers, but we don't know the powers, so good luck. Hold on. Sorry, I just need to put my... No, Bella. Bella's on the keyboard. Okay, she's off. Sorry. I just... Wait, hold on. Is this before or after they get captured? Hold on. Also, the monkeys in the book is like, they're like cursed to it's like the genie. It's similar to like how the genie in the bottle works. Well, not really. But they're kind of like cursed to help the Wicked Witch. Or not necessarily the Wicked Witch, but whoever has the crown. The golden cup, sorry. So here's like the Wicked Witch dies scene. So Dorothy has been the servant, like cleaning the kitchen and all that stuff for like a month now, or at least weeks. At least that's how I read it. Essentially, yeah. Now the Wicked Witch had a great longing to have for her own. Now the Wicked Witch had a great longing to have for her own the silver shoes which the girl always wore. Her bees and her crows and her wolves were laying in heaps and drying up, and she had used up all of the power of the golden cap. Oh, cap, not cup, sorry. I read cup wrong. I'm a cap wrong. But if she could only get her a hold of the silver shoes, it would give her more power than all the other things she had lost. She watched Dorothy carefully to see if she ever took off her shoes, thinking she might steal them. But the child was so proud of her pretty shoes that she never took them off except at night and when she took her bath. The witch was too much afraid of the dark to dare to go in Dorothy's room at night to take the shoes, and her dread of water was greater than her fear of the dark. So she never came near when Dorothy was bathing. Indeed, the old witch never touched water, nor ever let water touch her in any way. But the wicked creature was very cunning, and she finally thought of a trick that would give her what she wanted. She placed a bar of iron in the middle of the kitchen floor, and then, by her magic arts, made the iron invincible to human eyes, so that when Dorothy walked across the floor, she stumbled over the bar, not being able to see it, and fell at full length. She was not much hurt, but in her fall, one of the silver shoes came off, and before she could reach it, the witch snatched it away and put it on her own skinny foot. The wicked woman was greatly pleased with the success of her trick, for as long as she had one of those shoes, she owned half of the power of their charm, and Dorothy could not use it against her, even had she had known how to do so. Hold on, just checking to see if this is still recording, because Bella sat on the... Yes, it is still recording. The little girl, seeing she had lost one of her pretty shoes, grew angry, and said to the witch, "Give me back my shoe." "I will not," retorted the witch, "for it is now my shoe and not yours." "You are a wicked creature," cried Dorothy. "You have no right to take my shoe from me." "I shall keep it just the same," said the witch, laughing at her, "and someday I shall get the other one from you too." This made Dorothy very angry, that she picked up the bucket of water that stood near and dashed it over the witch, wetting her from the head to foot. I just love that, like, the reason why Dorothy killed the witch, or prompted to kill the witch, is because she got angry at her. She's like, what the heck? It's like this woman stealing my shoe for it. Like, I really like my shoes. It's really pretty, and I'm proud of helping the north, I think, or the east, like, but I think Dorothy just really likes the shoes, so it's just really funny. It's like, how dare you steal my shoes? And it's like, throw a glass of water on the witch, but unknowingly, that's like the witch's ultimate weakness. And it's also funny because then Dorothy gets like traumatized seeing the witch die because she didn't mean to kill her. It's like, oh god. Instantly, the wicked woman gave a loud cry of fear, and then as Dorothy looked at her in wonder, the witch began to shriek and fall away. "See what you have done!" she screamed. "In a minute I shall melt away." I'm very sorry indeed," said Dorothy, who was truly frightened to see the witch actually melting away like brown sugar before her very eyes. I mean, I probably would too, even though if, like, the Wicked Witch is, like, evil, and she should die, because she had slaves and, like, captured these people, and taking away the free will and all that stuff. But it's still kind of traumatizing if you just throw water on someone and then they die and melt. Like, can you just imagine that, especially being, like, a little kid? It's like, I didn't realize that could happen. Didn't you know water would be the end of me? Asked the witch in a wailing, despairing voice. Of course not, answered Dorothy. How should I? I also love that. Like, how the heck would I even know that? Like, oh, Dorothy. Well, in a few minutes I shall be all melted, and you will have the castle to yourself. I have been wicked in my day, but I never thought a little girl like you would ever be able to melt me and end my wicked deeds. Look out, here I go! With these words, the witch fell down in a brown, melted, shapeless mass and began to spread over the clean boards of the kitchen floor. Seeing that she had really melted away to nothing, Dorothy drew another bucket of water and threw it all over the mess. Sorry, I thought that was really funny. She then swept it all out of the door after picking out the silver shoes, which was all wet. Which was all that was left of the old woman. She cleaned and dried it with a cloth and put it on her foot again, then began at last, free to do as she chose. She ran out to the courtyard, to tell the lion that the Wicked Witch of the West had come to an end and that they were no longer prisoners in this strange land. So I also like that she, obviously she had to clean up the shoes, but I also like that she, grabbed another bucket and threw it over the mess. I don't know if it's because, she wanted to clean up the mess or get, that out, or just clean up the scoreboard still. I don't know, I just really like this book. I haven't read the second one. There's 14 of books in the series. I tried to read the second one, but it was online, and I read better if I have, the physical copy of a book. Is there anything else I want to talk about The Wonderful Oz? The Wizard of Oz. So the book does say The Wizard of Oz, but in the back it says the one... Is it the one? Wait. I thought it was The Wonderful Oz. The Wonderful... Maybe it is just called The Wizard of Oz. I thought it was called The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Interesting. I might not have, of course, the first copy of the book. I don't really care about that stuff. Of, having a copy. Four more. So yeah, read the book because it's funny. I think it's funny, but I also have a weird sense of humor, and I also read wrong, so. Hello there, for an upcoming promotion, I'm thinking of offering some high-quality vegetables at slight premium. Know where a thrifty shopkeep might find 25 gold star vegetables. Front order, there's a new beauty craze in Zuzu City. Apparently a lotion made from green beans said to remove wrinkles. Anyone who ships 100 green beans by the end of the season will earn a substantial reward from the Pelican Town Agricultural Fund. I think that there's a reward in that one. And Piers. I like Piers. I don't really care for him, but I like him. I know that's kind of contradiction. Is it contradiction? Yeah. Sorry, Bella. What was it? The green beans? What is it called? Crop order. Okay, let's see. I'm crop order. I'll give you mini shipping bin. What's the pure prime produce? We'll give you a shipping bin. Guys. Alright. Wait, let me... Because I did got something... New recipe, right? Yes. Gold bar, 50 stone, and diamond. I can do that. But first, let's go find and leak. Ooh, berries. Hold on. But yeah, I know, like, people say the book is always better than the movie, which is not always true. I do remember really... I remember reading The Wrinkle of Time and really loving it. In school, we were made to read it. And then I watched the movie and I hated the movie. I'm definitely a person that can't, like... I know you shouldn't compare the movie and the book because sometimes they don't. There's just so many other factors making a movie. Than there is... Well, like, when you, like, doing a movie based off a book. I'm not, like, trying to validate what they do. But, yeah. But I understand, like, how it could be so different. So I didn't like that. I don't even remember what The Wrinkle of Time is even about. I also remember watching The Giver and reading The Giver. I remember I liked The Giver. I don't know if I really liked it. I can't necessarily remember. I also read that at school. I enjoyed it. I'll say that. I enjoyed that. And I enjoyed the movie. So I didn't hate the movie, surprisingly. But then again, I watched the movie way after I read the book. So I didn't remember the book. Also, these aren't leaks. So that could be the factor. But I remember really hating the book, To Kill a Mockingbird. And then we watched the movie, in class. And, I absolutely loved the movie. And I was, like, the only student that actually liked the movie because I remember the extra help teacher came over to me. Was it the extra help teacher or was it actually the actual teacher? You know what? It actually might have been the actual teacher. No, it might have been the extra help teacher. Whatever. She was a teacher. Nonetheless. And it was like at the end of the day and it ended. And they're like, okay, even though there's only like 5 minutes left of school, you can go pack your bags and go home. But like, the teacher came over to me, or a teacher came over to me and it's like, you know, you really liked that movie, didn't you? And I'm like, yeah, it was really cool. I really liked it. I enjoyed it. And, I don't know how much I actually said. I was really shy back then. I probably just, like, nodded my head and I'm like, yeah, I really liked it. And then she replied with, you're the only student that liked it. And I'm like, huh? So I looked behind me and there's, like, students, like, half asleep on the desk and the, like, other students, like, gently rocking them, like, awake, like, it's okay, it's, like, it's time for us to go home. Like, you can wake up now. And I'm like, oh, Okay, I guess I am the only one that likes it. And that was it. That was the only conversation that we had. And she's like, okay, you can go home now. Like, oh, okay. I guess I'm the only one that liked it. I don't remember exactly the movie. I just did not like the book. I think I really liked Atticus in the movie. And I think the movie was more Atticus-based than, like, the book. Because I think the book was more Jean. Is that her name? Jean? Like, point of view? I don't honestly remember. Scout? Is that her name? Jean Scout. Scout Jeans. Scouty Jeans. Maybe it was Scout. I don't know. There's no leaks. Can you? You can't put a leak in the seed processor. Can I? But yeah, I also... No. I mean, again, depending on who you are, you might love the book. And I'm not trying to devalidate anyone's love for anything. Like, if you love the movie, or if you love the book that I don't like that's awesome. Like, you don't have to agree with me. I'm just not gonna, like, I don't know, I don't know why I didn't enjoy the book. Maybe because I like, that's the thing, I thought, like, oh, maybe it's because I was forced to read it. But I was forced to read other books and I didn't mind. Like Edgar Allan Poe's stuff, I like Edgar Allan Poe's stuff. I remember we went to see a play, because, like, that was cool, like field trips to see Edgar Allan Poe. It's like, whoa. And it's always, like, kind of funny, too. It's like that wouldn't happen, but I don't know. I thought that was funny. I tend to think scary things are funny because it's, like, so absurd that I can't, like, get into the mindset that it's scary. I don't know. And also, like, horror movies is hard for me to get into because it's... My dad's plowing at the night. Wait, what time is it? Have I eaten? Oh, gosh. I should go. I don't think It's 5:34. I'm not necessarily hungry. I should drink more water. Let me put everything away. As I get stuck on this one thing. Wait, what exactly do I need to cook? Salmon amaranth, trout soup. Okay, I don't need radish anymore, right? Unless I need to just sell it. That's a beet. That's a radish. I don't need radish. Okay, I can just put... Wait, does this tell you what season this is? No. I'm just guessing. It's summer. Because I had to, Hey Shane. I'm glad you're home. It's a good night. Stay inside. Aw. Bella. Oh. Okay, wait, I'm gonna post this picture. Oh no, I just looked behind me and there's Bella. I have my camera. I got a camera. Thank you, Justin and Lizzie. My, brother and his fiance got me a camera. And it's like sorta against the wall. I mean, it is against the wall. And then there's Bella on between the camera and the wall. Bella, you could literally pick anywhere else in my room. You don't need to be squished against the wall. I mean, if you love that spot, then go for it. Sit in your spot. Those pictures will be on my DeviantArt. It's just really fun. Hi. I mean, I love you, but you can stay there. You're just very delightful. You make me laugh and smile, and you're funny. Okay, wait, I need to put the radish in the wrong container. Mom! No, I thought I heard the door open. Oh, I can put that there. I didn't realize I had those. I can put that. Why did I not put these away? Oh, I can put. I can't really tell what it looks like. Oh, I also discovered there's a Stardew board game. I didn't know that was a thing. That's a thing. But it's really expensive, so. My birthday is coming up, so it's like, I was looking for things, because I don't know what I want for my birthday, and everyone keeps asking me, and I'm like, I don't have any desires for anything. I tend to just, I don't know. So it's like hard to figure out what I want. And then I found out, oh, shoot, did they despawn? They do despawn. Oh no. Okay, that's good to know. Wood and coal. Dang it, I didn't, was there coal in? Wait, I also want to make the geoid crusher, which is 2 gold, diamond. 2 gold, a diamond, and stone, right? Yeah, stone. Do I not have enough? I don't have enough stone. Nope. Now I have enough stone. Do you have a diamond? Oh wait, I have a diamond. What am I talking about? Ah! Have I grabbed at this? No, I have not. I don't. Do I have bat wings? Wait, hold on. That's not where I'm gonna keep it. Can I put that in there? No! So it's only geoids? Specifically? That's neat. I don't have enough bat wings. Alright. I have another. I almost have enough for another. Slime. Should I get the slime prison? Oh, wait, I do have enough for a slime egg. Nope, never mind, I lied. Wait. $39, $45. Wait, I can go to Krobus. Come on, let's go to Krobus. Then I'll have enough for the star. I think I would need more void essence. I see a dandelion. I never checked up there for the leak. Oh shoot, I have a lot of stuff. Meaning I can't... Hopefully I don't get... Hey Grovis. I will take all of these. And all of these. Thank you. Void egg, monster fireplace. Okay, thank you. Alright. No. So now I have enough solar essence. I just need more void essence. But I can just buy them. No leak. Unless there is a leak and I just don't see it. I really need to get Mom into my bedroom and see. Show Mom Bella. I just need one. Okay. I just need one of that too. Ooh. Do I have anything else? No. Alright, I'm gonna end this episode. I'm gonna go stretch my legs, get some water. Bella's falling asleep in the middle, in between the camera and the wall. Aw, Bella. You're so cute and adorable. Oh, I just woke her up. Sorry. She heard me talking. Alright. Go read The Wizard of Oz if you want to. I recommend it. The Wizard of Oz. It's a silent voice. Silent Voice is my favorite book, which is a manga. I really love Fruits Baskets, which is another manga, a series. I have both of them. The Wizard of Oz, I really liked. I really liked Uglies when I was little. I never finished it. I also pronounced the main character's name different. I pronounced it as like Tallyway, even though that's not how you're supposed to. What other books have I read that I enjoyed? Oh, I ordered The Outsiders, which is a book I started reading a long time ago. And I got to the 80th page, or like around 80th page, and then I lost the book, and then I found it a few years later, and I had no remembrance any of the stories. So, I never read it. I read Alice in Wonderland. I like Alice in Wonderland inspired stuff more than Alice in Wonderland, the book. I haven't read Through the Looking Glass, though. I should. Alice just cries a lot, which understandably, but it's just kind of sad. I don't particularly like books that make me sad, which is ironic, because one of my stories is very sad. Like, my book is probably going to be really emotional, so. But just because I create things doesn't have to correlate to what I specifically like to enjoy, right? 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 Okay, I'm gonna go. I don't know what to say. Hope you're having a good day. I should maybe read. Do you like reading videos, maybe? I don't know. Maybe not. I wouldn't mind reading The Wizard of Oz again. Oh, I also read Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That was good. That was really similar to the second reboot movie with Johnny Depp. I was really surprised how similar that was. I watched both movies before I read the book. I don't remember the book exactly, but I do remember being surprised how similar it was to the Johnny Depp movie. more than the first one. I never really liked the first one. The first one Willy Wonka kind of creeped me out when I was a kid. Yeah. But now I like creepy stuff, so I might really love the first one now. Okay, I'm gonna go. Hope you're doing good. And if not, hope you're doing good soon. See ya!